yi ade ba ku mpen suntina wo ye sane manyina se ne be ya ono so no ahu ensa kwana ensa ba ha ba sa na oba no so ayden aba na one no mudi asia ni wo mpa so masape mo ho eno nso na won so no wo de nya wo de free ho na ube sende oya man fotimi sende so musi sende ska no sende sa ube ohia we no atwa man ni nta no manyina na afi duru se ono nso nya sympathy ahu so da bi be ma na eboka amenko na afi no ye ni mpa so agro na oba na tanwenwenwenwenwe sparky enyo enyenyenyenyenyenyenye obeja ho akọ obe try so obe ya na sparky timi koko han obi batre no de besi so pia ye na sa anya hwe na oja ho akọ waja ho akọ no so no sani e wono no na nisi gi yes oba be di agro na want to mfa betimi mo ne bofu close to be 2 years ago na offer no mfa no ma on chen kra o kan nyina ya ka wa pieska kwa gugu aminam abbo kasusuru bema jeffers wo nchi a wo mmoka the main reason why NSA what adro na wono no ma eboa wo no ebetime ma oba no kra hu se no wo ye adwuma kra do wo ye adwuma nti no ono akra betime ahya asia sponsor ya 9 tan ni wo bebre out of 100 no be abe 1% na 2% pa ne hu se mass sponsor mema 98-99% mema no and a sponsor ma enti kona koto je fast mesha NP capsules ebema o mema yo bre no ya ba form no besa Kenya no ho na afi watimi ahye oba na nyensen anyensen no anase awo ma wade mu abre bia no ye de ho so bo ekobo ma no mema no so bi num no low sperm count o mumom kra no wontimi hye ma na nyensen enti to je fast mesha bebo obe ma no fo na efon wontimi nya adwuma nche meni okasa ye sparky ya sisi na asanjo sparky ya sisi na asanjo odi ko oba no ho na adwo ohun timi ya energize na sparky na wakonwam na oko yes wo from pe na adwojo hey mu bro kotaje fast mixture any p capsules eno ne adro bebo wo na wagira na so ye pa adro daroma wonum na so ya se ma ye agudie mu nsemi bro Osman e wo ha Daniel enso ye crado sanso na Robert enso e wo ha na ye ko na ye dia manfo amanso nsem na bro kona koto jefas yo ye pa o chena nyame adom obehwe Arsenal ni AC Milan game na jefas adaroma e na ohwe sa game no ye 11:30 anopa ye beba na de ho discussion abro na fe the game na bro live e wo Globe TV so me Robert nchen na ye nchen nsem na se na se ya na mreni ho kra ndi ye ko na ya ye ne ono na yes analysis no se mreni ho ti ye Robert
Vincent
I just say
Amiado.
Ma wuzo wa home so. Ma yanko e.
Anso ho ye de.
Me so me ho ye pa.
E de nyame as. Ese mbe mu aba o.
Sa.
Yes.
Awa baba sha se ye training kra.
Odidi nkomo pi na.
Me nye sure say sa ba ko na wosan beto so we the original one. And oba be kan wa so ya wa se mbe mu aba o ya wa se na mfa nkoto so ye medical se wa na ma pija dade ba ko oji nsuo. Oho. Is it training pictures in about Bontain, Brian in Bermo training ground pictures. Masa, I'm not going training. No, come up.
Tia de Bermam. Yes, some has say, and you really dear Buano, no, Emfa and two of him, dear, yes, say, and dear free Maba Euros and Gusu Coso, I will be mine so Switzerland, a honor Chumatino, about your home 7 years so to Jana. Mammy fan to him, say, Oko and Maba one for my batch of the 3 Lioness of England. Now, no mobile game against Sweden. Now, game no. And Yama echo ye de my England for a pro winning on penalties. Now for so omoko manim nemum ababa ba kwa ni didn't just scatter or no echo share racial abuse among 14 atem and my pin so crano catches a sebi we ni patuntum or mete sebi atwin nyina and so edema just scatter my kuwiase no na akwakọ ni so pi ti e bia na just scatter no we ba cho onso winim na ababa wa kama yi ne ho nkomo ana me no ye tinu ene anwumre no na kata game no ba na wie no ekoye nsem pi me pa cho release statement ema 3 Lioness of England omonso e de omo statement ebai eno achi nipa bebre de omo support enso eko edema kata enti kata enie aha fantastic we no nya ya ka utim kodi we atem say den den na nsensem bebre dabi ani da ho what you say just scatter no ono na okoshia racial abuse no na me pa choma me just scatter ne na speak no na fe so amanfo enhu package me so me di hu nkomo no because access to da nkofo bi e wo ho aso mani na nyo sese o ukodi na tem sa ageden nti no just scatter ne ho nkomo na miguso abiti ni kakra de ma no na Serena Wageman no and a coach and as a manager the man the three liners of England on the Georgia Stanway o mati nkomo at the for racial abuse but just scatter FAC and Shannon so say na nwere 7 p.m. three liners omo big game at the Italy and so our Euros nim nti ano anan nkomo ba so nti just scatter nie aha as a ba kono na bend do a de nso na mse mede ama wa bibia nso eye fine no correct one pa na ukwa kodi na tem de na wugi ne wiase a wusu ukwa kodi wi atemi na Serena Wageman ne Georgia Stanway nkomo mudi ye no na Wageman kra de also a bit worried because abre ka wo se ka game na sem ne discuss kwan o mefa so a o betimi awe ni mo makwa sensem ni nyina akwa just scatter and afisu racism.
Yeah, of course, it's really sad that we have to be occupied by this. It's ridiculous, it's disgusting what's happening, and that goes beyond football. So we had to pay attention to that and support Jess. Of course, she's not the only one who gets this abuse or this racism, and that's why she wanted to address it, and she's fully supported by the team and by us and by myself.
I think, if anything, it's probably brought us together as a team. There's some things that we will never be able to understand, and that's one of those. And yeah, we need to cut it out of society, we need to cut it out of football, and of course we don't know the steps that it takes in order for that to happen, but right now all we can do is show our support, our togetherness, and we can be united in what we want to make sure is right.
Serena Wageman and afisu Georgia Stanway amonkomo mutiye erifa just scatter and afisu racism my course so between England 4 and afisu Sweden game omo boy and Sempia or mameno so FAC and wadi hu nkomo no na Brian Mbemu anya babetu na say players na wodro na and so I welcome no because social media na so na omo messages and so akwakoto so na latest player Bacho also announced the signing as a rival of Brian Mbemu with excitement and a Mason Tony Mount. Now Mason Mount no Bacho Mame Anaso Urano as a welcome Brian what you say and as a Brian Mbemu and a beard Jesse Musa Mason Mount and so a dasorono and no I and Sam Kakra Bacho a free Mason Tony Mount on also no come but I'm Mbemu I didn't come on you be saying say why did you choose Manchester United of all clubs me pacho omo England no ade na United nko a na we what say we be see akan and so e dey mo Brian Mbemu ekasa.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be there. Yeah, from the start, I wanted to join this club, this massive club, and now I'm here. I'm just really happy. Yeah, because yeah, for me it's the biggest club like in the world, in England as well, and yeah, I think like the fans are crazy. The stadium is amazing, and yeah, I think every player wants to play here. Yeah, I'm really happy to be there. Yeah, from the start, I wanted to join this club.
Brian Mbemu, United form new forward, and Otenesem to Jano Chimsa United, a big club, or say the biggest in the world. And what you know, as I say, the biggest in England. And you know, choose who said, Obaba Yena Juma, and they are the Red Devils of Manchester United. I know, and then command Bemu, and so Edema Liverpool for ma Yanko United for no more rivals. No way. Now, you know, Monsoon come on patcho so far. Signings Liverpool for na Yen Guano, Milos Kekes Ababedu. Florian Vet and Swapa, Vato Jeremy Frimpong Abai, and at this time Hugo Ekitike, a latest player, and also adjoining our Babeka Maniaman so IFI. Name Liverpool so Munyan. Hey! Almost so beyond anymore, so still, I'm about so I signings. Now, signings and so Muyan Yanano or Munina will be about the started, and you're a bench, you're trying a kakra, testing Mike 1 2. ebe wiase na akɔgye aguda bi woba ya woba bɛbɔ na afei wo nso watimi akɔ anim na signing na Liverpool for bɛyɛ no mepacho me de ho nsɛm bɛma wo Chelsea player baako a say contact ekrampo a take place mepacho ho nsɛm no me de bɛma no Marcus Rashford nso ahyase a o shoot the video a mepacho Barca for no ɔmo de bɛma na kwaba enti o ma me Rashford nso wɔ Barca ɔmo facilities ho a ha we no yɛ teba bi ne azumi o nti oh yeah, now also so often Sani Queenim and Marcus Rashford and now or then one Chiradia Cocobia about to China away and so a Hoboa player now or enough is official announcement Ninsa and so Timia Cow Passa for them almost say now or Passa on almost right back position covered at Denya almost say Omo Jules Kunde and what Eric Garcia now Kunde Pia na se game bi wantimi amakra na ye de gase asabe sim sa mo be jima ho gina o Spain into omo no right back there anya tie se omo sa kwakosan bio ene ye Barca for no omo so nsem omo ti apa no amanfo so se sa na mbe kan nika pre na se sa na mo de komanim Barcelona omo se right side ne de bibia so ekoye Liverpool guso ebacho team come say up players more guys na face what they can team no ho na Liverpool for no me pacho ne say official contact are taking place between Rodrigo ne camp and face Liverpool club to club de nkomo bia ni ho nemom Rodrigo and face Liverpool ebacho contact and so ashase a ekoso kakra na ho nsem no enso ere ema onyame yadom ochena yedi ka di hu komodeda se Arsenal ebebo atia AC Milan our pre-season games nim na Mikel Arteta coach edema Arsenal team no owura no se to na omoko no very exciting ebebo omo eno achikura na wakasa dia fa signings a omaye no ho so omo sheki system no said the bear omo the excitement and the vigor ebewura next season.
Super excited to be here. Incredible welcome for our supporters here. They are so passionate, adapting as well to the context, the weather. We weren't able to train today, so we have to adapt to those situations as well. And yeah, very excited to have a very successful tour. Yeah, it's like shaking the tree again and bringing new faces. They bring new excitement, new energy as well. We signed very important players as well, and again, I think everybody feels like the heights have to go again to a different level, and we're
Mikel Arteta some of the two ja at the far tower Arsenal for no kwa nyame adom ochena omone AC Milan elbow game a unso benya biahwe ha no eno ehun koma na Arteta enso di ye Karim Benzema akomeki post social no so na Benzema post no nkofo ahase read meanings e de kom ni nyina no say binum susu say wasanso extend contract and bin susu say season na eba be hase no eno na Benzi enso ka ho asem na Benzi say we started this together, wishing you all the best inshallah eno any poster Karim Benzema pacho koko ye 43 minutes ago eno wura yi enso koko make this poster e de ho nsama na wo hwe table no so a akwese nkrata bi de da so chese itiyar for omo logo ne de chire na no nkofo se da bi eya kwese Benzi asanso akwajiska puduo aguni botoma extend ananso se next season ahase no na Benzi enso ananso ne santiemre na fesu nkrabia na mepacho ebe chire uko United Ruben Amorim still oso onwie adwuma da so wo team nim woso ye na oso ohwe ni mu so obesan goalkeeper and watch defensive midfielder and a striker. I'll be Jinanimu na Kunya Pia Free Haba, na Mbemo de Fria, na Bruno de Frechireba, na striker also a Kangum, and no answer United for no Patron Coma, Omde Baronemo, Siciano, Diametian say unlikely, some manju. Ebe make offer Ediaman Nicholas Jackson or mobile pest striker for floor and no I man you for no or Munkoma see a tuma mede emano na United ebe go US and here tour 2025 na announcement squad de nanya ba ponten nti players way and a manju ede koto no mami goalkeepers na we pato academy boys p wom nti hu de wo hwehwe na ne yatwam ne yakoya nim sa ne yatimi abobo so ntantem na maminka wo say goalkeepers no aha Altai Binder niti ewombi Tom Heaton and afeso Andre Onana afeso Demot Me and afeso William Medal York we mo goalkeepers a United di omo echo US no mama defenders na feso ye hwe kire o hwan mo ana ekoko pia de afra kire Diogo Dalot Nosa Mazraoui eno akini Matthijs de Ligt ubenya Lisandro Martinez de Butcher Patrick Dogu Lenny Yoru Ekobi ofa Luke Shaw Pacho Aiden Heaven Diego Leon afeso Tyler Fredrickson and afeso Reese Monroe and all players are owura no fire ma yenkom finfi na afeso middle ye players are Omunsudi I was squad in him Mason Tony Mount Ekobi Samson Bruno Miguel Borges Fernandes or the Cajon Carlos Enrique Casemiro Eddie Timonechi Afeso Manuel Ugarte Enzo Kobe Maino Abeko Pacho Ubenya Toby Kola also Ekobi Afeso Jack Fletcher di womna Seku Kone wemu midfielders omo Eddie United nature to kwan afen hwe ni mo hwe Hwamu aneko Brian Mbemo bekobi anaso obetena fie ma yenhwe players omo animu ho fantastic Rasmus Højlund ebekobi sanso ana Mateus Cunha Joshua Sexy Ahmad Brian Mbemo ukotena fie ya den 70 million pounds yensa onekotena fie dabi nti Brian Mbemo ni din awom afesu Chido Obi Ethan Williams ana afesu no Abendito Mantato wemo players Bepato United for no omuto mutu kwa ko US na fesu game no enso abaso Mikel Arteta ne nkomo ogusu di no ani ebisa ne se Victor Gyökeres ya tete ana obeba Arsenal we na obeba ochira na obeba na why Arsenal manager obetime my update as to babia Victor Gyökeres do na kudu Arteta as usual coaches no also ntimi nka player on man body team no ho asem.
There's obviously a lot of talk about Victor Gyökeres. How close are you to signing him?
You know, I cannot comment in any player that is not part of our group yet, and I won't have something concrete to offer in any case to any player. We will do that.
There's obviously a lot of talk about Victor Gyökeres. How close are you to signing him?
You know, I cannot comment in any player that is not part of our group yet, and I won't have something concrete to offer in any case to any player. We will do that. I won't have something concrete to offer.
Mikel Arteta and nkomo did for Victor Gyökeres hono no say so munya something concrete pacha ombema waswate na owie ya pe few minutes later and yet say Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal no deal no anya ye confirmed owura na obana fenso no waba be ye na djuma e de ama the Gunners omo nso bobo ku no na sign na no ma be si akọ be pacho 63.5 million euros and we are fixed afa 10 million by add-ons na feso agent no enso be reduce the commission obema the commission akofom say the be a deal no enso betimi aye possible until Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal na de e pacho confirmation enso atimi aba bedu until say Arsenal form striker na ba until enya fe na team na say player na say bia da say I official Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal Football Club. Barca for na confirming say trophy one gampa and I said trophy one gampa no and no aye one gampa trophy omoni komo and a boss game no until komo for no omo ebesha Barca 10th August 2025 ewo Estadio Johan Cruyff ahona sa game no be pacho abepaso until search Fabregas and komo omo ane Barca ane bekwana fesu one gampa trophy no oma kwako bona bibia nso aye fine nti komo fo no ne ha we dem koda mum nkosho omo na mum fa mo title ntu fie sa Barca de oya na wa frem kra bi na sesa na ode di omo na bibia so aye fine we acho Hendrik Madrid for no forward na oya wedding nche Madrid for na confirm say pressure wura ne ho nti 8 to 10 weeks obetena fie na fe ono so akonnese injury no na wasanso bounce back na baba be ya adwuma no na yes Madrid for no say omo da so ogide wo Hendrik mu say obetimi ya adwuma no e de amon wunim so for the future enya ne and still omo time and so e de ma Hendrik no na one Garcia me pacho Barca omo new goalkeeper no owura no me pacho this week trainings awodo awaye nyina no compilation Barca for no tiaba and the Barca for muso mumfa hit no na mo enjoy kakra na mfa de aka no ento aso. training a cost no say one who's a fufro aye intino sa obefa na watama kontie no aye one gas adam common no and am the hon sam swear amano na my enko Sunderland no na fiso yinim komo Sunderland for no omonso kam na bibias enya final omuguso omu players na players per Granit Xhaka and as you say about the next target and so the Sunderland team name so far signings on my £107 million a newly promoted side 107 million and almost spending so far are still Omuguso person made signings ni bi and so the premiership ne de ofri relegation mpoba na one two ska ngumu abesa ko aha ntie no and so ye deals ahodo a e ba cho Sunderland for no omo so aye ho adwuma nura na e Marcelo Bielsa birthday na eno wura na kwa kodi nkomo eno chim so to obi piase mo wo hye no birthday ana fesu mo ntimi anwo hye nyina no obeta obi piase no ye Uruguay for no e ba cho mo coach or former Leeds United for manager and ye Marcelo Bielsa ne nkomo a e ba cho te akwakotu dwa de honsam enso e ma no Mikel Arteta say Mako close to the Premier League for 2 consecutive seasons. Afi den na o catch boys no Arteta say already players na nim so mo ye serious no mo je title no nti hu hia so kasa bebre a rich players.
They are fully convinced. The good thing is I don't have to convince them. They know how good they are and how close we've been. And yet at the end it's those details, those ages that make you make the next step, which we all want, and just working on them, realizes where they are, and the basic things that we need to have throughout the season to put ourselves in the best competitive opportunities and chances to have the biggest probability to achieve our goals. And that's a daily work. That's our responsibility in each individual as well, and exciting. It was a long process, and as you said as well, he had a lot of opportunities to decide whether he wanted to come. And the good news is that this club is amazing, and everybody wants to come to it, and he left some very good opportunities to come to us, and very impressive. I think we are all very impressed with what we see in the last 7 to 10 days, because once you have the player daily there, you see his character, you see his personality.
Mikel Arteta, Nensamo Kaye, say players no omunim they also they are already convinced and as we ready to join Spain for the day about the fee na ya no the B and so and ababe show na Brian Mbeumo on Ruben Amorim me patcho similarities are on Thomas Frank ewo owura no are nsempia to join no actually playing against United also na fun na very good nemum and wapa United ne de omo be ka bom na omo de saate no so aye other opponents omo no mo be share.
I think they have similar values. They are. He seems really close to his players, and his mentality is winning every time. Really impressed. I heard that they're going to do obviously it's always good to play against the team in the league. There are great players here. Bruno, in every line.
And come Brian Mbeumo we bachode atudwa at the far coach Albert Juma under him Manchester United no some of the atudwa far na Alexander Isak say Newcastle for no mama na nko Liverpool dia mo money £300,000 every week. I don't know beje and sana watana na waya Juma so ede amom Johan Visa we bacho Newcastle for no ko na mo se be say 25 million bi ana Brentford for no say Montrase yeba omo hwe na omo konkrama bu hu no omo so dwane ye na wo de 20 million e kwen be mankrama we mo what's my fancy the father akarba I want for bi ho abufu
ha adwen
wo de 120
oh
what's for 20 million de akọ Brentford ko so mbie nkrama mo
so omo hwe omo nim saa na omo so omo ba yeba munya botre munya yeba Tomo de ba some no mo kon kama gu ho.
Omo yam se nsunya me ye.
What I say?
No se.
I be da. Mate, me pato me toss na fi sam na ba ne mo no. Yen shase enfan free CAF Women Championship 2025 Morocco. E ho na jumadi no eguso I cost semi final ho ne yadu. So far one game eguso koso na big game no bia edi won komo hwan na ehye na numre. Nigeria and South Africa hwan e na ehye yesi akanyam 32 minutes nya desobia etim ni boat nko tenem and media nkomo e dey ama e wo so no suntino first semi final game no South Africa Nigeria nebo yabo 33 minutes obia emfa bond nko tenem nyame ya aduma no so 7 pm me pato Morocco omo na host nation omo bo e tie ama Ghana Black Queens of Ghana yegina kono na media nkomo e dey acho e wo so no sunanimre na empenifo promo kakra e dey afa game between Morocco and afi Black Queens of Ghana yanko na promo yanko team nsem na afi yento aso
Total Energies Women's Africa Cup of Nations with the hosts Morocco.
Ediafa game team Morocco and afi Black Queens of Ghana nyame eyaduma 7 pm na numre and a game ne ba so medi won komo ediama e wo so no so na numre yenko pm o my fence Mali e ho and a club fence FC Jolly Bamwa o esi o makan na empenimfo ade afa pa de ama players no na enu nie motorbikes ahodo no mato and o matama players nyina senya ko mado de aso ya afi bia bana wie na all the farm o car no omuso omudi omanya ka ne mom no abo anwanse na we oni hwekwa no otimi eposa ne nsema na yeye ntini we motorbikes ahodo a empenifo atoso omunchima place no ne mom emra da home emra ne nie omuse mo hwe yi we player na onsaka motorbike ne bia emfa oba me nsha abonten na oba te moto ne to ebasa obenya asem say your girlfriend say your nua ba omuse da bi emfa bi hweso na numera pontonia wan fa nkwankwe o kada wa abonten almost so much so benya asem de ntem de motorbike mo mu nyane yesem o ba training obetim di aba match day 1-4 car ma obetim di aba na mom no o de 4 ba na echewa walankasa obeti ana emedi won komo e de ama e wo show no so na remre yemfa ni nchirem Black Queens of Ghana must say nyame ya adoma na remre mu gina kono ete ho behia se training mapa omu etimi course ntima na ye training kakra mu me last day no krom ye before an enemy game no na fe yento aso.
We're not around nobody way. We're the ones who started.
Sampa bibia ekoye pa ni tie na fa hom kan wo camp kama anyina yade mpai bottle matinya me adoma nanumre in game against Morocco no ebetimi adin kunim ama no makoye ana mesu medi won komo ade ama na coach Edema Black Queens ewura ye fene se Kemilas wadin komo ade afa game ayede ani motem so game ne de kwa bia so mo hwa animo se on bedin kunim na fa makopi mo final na hwa anim kwase bonsu anom de be piem oman kronkron Ghana.
It's a little bit different way to think. You need to be there every single day, and if you compare like a club team, you're looking a little bit more long term. But in one way, also important to grow and take steps. And I think we have seen many of our players that have taken steps in just a couple of weeks, and we are a better team now than just like 1-2 months ago, and I'm really happy to see that process, and that's why I think even if the recovery process will not be the best before this game, I still believe in my players. I know that we can do it tomorrow. Did very well. It was actually my first game as a coach for Ghana against Morocco. It was a tight game. We had our chances to win the game. In the end, we lost in the last minute, if I remember right. 1-0.
Kemilas, our new coach, Edema Black Queens of Ghana and Comono, and I Kokoti, and I buy a friend, sorry for to smile on to think more cram. Watch a confidence cram, my nanya, our mother boy to my friends at Morocco Nanimre.
It's very huge for us in the nation, and we trust our coach, and all we need to do is follow the game plan and give everything we got. Some of the players, this is their first tournament, and they have a lot of energy. And it really helps the team. And we try to motivate them and then try to help them with the experience we have. And it's really good for the team. It was my dream to play in all these games, but due to some reasons I was not able to play. So I'm hoping that in this game I'll get some minutes. I'm really hoping for that. It's very huge for us in the nation.
Way and come by a friend, sorry for to smile at Edima, ye, our brand game at any man order in Tigana for best of them. Tamon fan pieball and fan time, and I send a beer game no crano. You bet me a dink enough, you can't democrat a fan honor. You bet me a cobia made you come on at the amount. Now, so I gave me a pass you and a captain. Edima, your senior soccer team, the Blasters of Ghana. Or friends, Jordan Aju, or the Krataba Bontia, also support my Anapa, or Taumachi, or the Pieball air Taumachi, Blaster place in Ano, or so Taumachi passer will be out Bekoye, and the Amon and the medium comment on the captain. Nehube here, shout this message we about Bontia and the medium comment at the amount. Nanusi Yapen Antoine Semenyo. Now, so all Jindu Tintanos Papa for a beer so many of how near, and you some go to a crowd to us room. As always, say man will some Koyadi, and man no man Koya name medium come on, Eddie Amao Ewa Shonosom. Now, media officer, Eddie Black Queens no, I am a mere first Matilda Dimido, and you Busan say, my Quasan, no Masi Coho, and also be a Koye, or my Temie Pa, my Crado, or Monsequan Bias, ne game no, or be drinking him, Eddie Amagana.
Only girls need na kasa come this far, not to back down. Yes, we've really made it this far, not to back down. So we want to go out and even get more of the accolades and everything. And also media for our other countries. In fact, even some of the Moroccans, they are well aware of the strength of the Ghana team. Maybe sometimes also TV so now baby. You see things differently, and if you are on the pitch side and you are watching the game too, you see things differently. A lot of people feel this Black Queens team has really improved, and we've picked up the pieces right from the very first game, and so there are a lot of people here even are rooting for us. The ladies are drawing motivation from all this and making sure we are not backing down. We are going to play.
Matilda Dimido, no, a media officer at the Mac team no come on or James and Madam, or my determined Pazican Bias game no, or Mayro Panama Comuyi, now my Dinquim Eddie Magana, and me doing come Eddie Amount. Now what you cry, and an yes, twas no James game ready. Coach, I found came last, HM said, or had him so better my killing game no cry within 19 minutes. No, and Quanco Banasa. Neko PM our to preco penalties as well, or confidence power the Mawani Moon second piazzo, or make me drink him at Yamagana.
With all this said and done, the Queens really deserve that qualification into this semis, and I'm hoping today the game will be killed in 90-minute regulation time and not travel to penalties. But even if it travels to penalties, Ghanaians still have reasons to hope that we can sail through. Yesterday, Yeko in a press match conference, he made mention that he has so much belief in the ladies or trusted girls. The only thing for stick to the game plan. If you are able to stick to the game plan, release the ball quickly, not create one or two tackles. Referees no the money so with.
Way and then my mammy offense Matilda de Maye. Our James was coach. I found came last HM say game on your animal pass on but my game no crowd within 10 minutes. Number one Uncle Bannis up. na ko wie mo hato preko penalties nso a o gidi o maya nim se kwan bia so o metimi ahye de nkunim dia ba anemedi nkuma ma o eno ye busa no se na injury card se o camp obi abra ana obi yare no so na se abaya fence Alice Kusi na se na no hodo kaka nemo no no a otimi ebaya otimi so no mo yetu ni kama ema bibia koyi umienti ense mo kan ye e de fa Alice Kusi ho.
Yeah. Any major injury concern apart from player Alice Kusi. The day before, no, she couldn't train because now she has a problem at her back. Alice was training. She did her individual training. Kakrana, every time like tactical gameplay. No, she joined the team. Jamame Hope says she will be able to play. Apart from that, everybody is.
Matilda Dimido, ono a media officer. Edema Black Queens of Ghana. Only team no Morocco until home and wa or the update no Eddie Emaye and the year Juma Eddie Amount. Young for one fancy one. Nanko PM or Parliament House, me part of Rasabajafie. Now, Tim Sampan Ram and penny for a quarter time with me Tinkum Brenna. I be a fast pause home. Now, Nipa Eddie can find them. I am a part of honorable. I know a friend bright as Samoa Brefo on way MP Edema Bibiani. I'm also Bekwai and also all Bob Bibiani goes as far basso papa. Samayro Mohono Matimiaji Ghana Premier League Gasio Monaso. Now here I'm Patimi Baye, a bay in Fincher be a Junie. Now Fay and Matimi Aji Premier League Rotim Sampa be a quay pa. And almost a qualifier or Mukopimo Africa into a boot team Nabaso Papa.
Stand on order 93-3 and order 67. Football Club and the urgent need for a modern sports stadium in Bebiani. Mr. Speaker, I rise in pride and honor to inform this august House of a monumental achievement from the Western North region, specifically from my beloved constituency, Bebiani Anyaso Bekwai. Mr. Speaker, for the first time in the history of our region, a football club from Western North has not only broken into the Ghana Premier League, but has gone on to win the entire championship. I speak of
way honorable bright Asamoah Brefo. No, I am Rasabajania, Ujinam, Edema Mountform, Bibiani, and Yasu Bekwai, Nancomono, and I Yakuti, to James of Boma Basso Papa, some Concord enough Magic Ghana Premier League, Eddie SC of Manaso. Now, no see up and honorable Corbina Cherry Stuttgart, Bepacho, Brecum West, a home, and Ojinam Edimomo, say, oh, Rasabajafi, and what Chim said, and Chebiana Ghana Mampen to just what best stadiums Ahodo, new 6 regions are, and Chebia Bayano, no best repass, or Mampen Bessidia, best repass, Sunyai pa o mehia stadium ho pa san se hwe sunyai pa se o masia bua o ma contribute to Ghana football mo na ye ni stadium papa bia osunya no e ba se ha adwen pa na o chekwa prekum so no o ma mpeni hwe na o munya stadium enso ho.
Mr. Speaker, may I take this opportunity to make reference to the public statement recently made by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to the effect that all the 6 new regions are going to get modern stadia. I'm very confident Western North will have one, and probably Bibiani will be the venue. May I also take this opportunity, Mr. Speaker, to plead that when these new regions are being considered, the epicenter of football in Ghana, that is Bono region, specifically our regional capital, Sunyani, should be considered for a modern stadium as well as my constituency, Brecum West, Mr. Speaker, which has 6 Division 2 clubs, namely Fetenta Jinyame, Anyimom FC, Jinijini Jaffa, Domfete Galazi, Adom Afa Soccer Academy, and my own football club, Eagle Soccer Academy, of which I'm the proud.
Me pacho ni pa yete kasa ni munyamfo Corbina Cherry Stuttgart awno ginam enmamamfo mo Brecum West abato MP so asno chirem so mampeni best stadium dia obesran pass sunwan e na fe Brecum hwe na ebi emra hwa na medi ho nkomo amam na our parliament hwa ana onyamnyamfo no ginam edemamanfo mo otafo onyamnyamfo Vincent Eko Asefo a ono chem so obo Black Queens abaso papa ma ya de so mako wuram e semi final o Wafcon na se nemom no ode sa abaso body we nyina na ma MPP aban no omo na aboa papa toto no maye ama Ghana football na to na makona nimu enti anamo wa che se mabo wa tu nyina no ode ho aseda na afi ho bibia ma aye MPP aban no.
Very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. And I rise in my capacity as the ranking member for Youth and Sports Committee to join in applauding the heroic performance of our Black Queens, who have once again lifted the flag of Ghana high by securing a place in the semi-finals of the 2025 Women's African Cup of Nations. Mr. Speaker, beyond the celebration of this victory lies a story of resilience, long-term investment and sustained commitment, particularly in the often underappreciated area of women's football. While recent support must be acknowledged, this achievement is undeniably built on the foundation laid by the previous New Patriotic Party's government, which took deliberate steps to reposition women's sport as a national priority. It was under the leadership of the NPP that we witnessed the revamping of the Women's Premier League through structured funding and logistical backing. It was again under the leadership of the New Patriotic Party that we witnessed the construction of the many astroturfs and sports infrastructure across the country, providing modern and accessible training facilities. It was under the leadership of the NPP that we witnessed the development of female-focused football policy frameworks through the Ghana Football Association, supported and encouraged by a government that believed in gender equity in sports, and targeted capacity building programs for coaches and female sports professionals to ensure quality growth from the grassroots.
Onnomnyanfo Vincent Eko Asefo a oginam admamanfo mo otafo abato mpesu aso enti nsama hodo tu dwanom yebi abetwon tuntu ane medi nkomo ediama na krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko enadai ena mutu Afri Ghana ha akopiem ewo South Africa ni nyinanom 2025 Toyota Cup no mepacho ene omoko na squad omoko ni mepacho omuye mako aduonu enum 25 ena mpenifo edi omoko anemi di nkomo ediama na otimisa mpamanfo ewu mpopopopa na abranti efena Samba Onel ene oye captain de my team no Lord Amwa Henry Ansu Mohamed Kamara Peter Amidu Akwa Lord Hilary Adabo and watching Saibu Abu Bakari Joseph Amwa and Afe Philip Amom Mepacho William Kahobi and watching Refen Johnson Owusu Seth Kwajo Zakaria Fuseni Aziz Haruna Dari Patrick Akwa Patrick Asiedu Baba Yahubet Jaum Saka Dauda and watching Elvis Che Banfo Makio Sefa Benjamin Kim Kwame Poku Abet Amwa Emmanuel Antwi and Afe Inusa Adams enti we and squad nom anemi di nkomo ediamao ewo so no so ene anumre na yenkonko piem odoma manim momfa we mfanfa so ho na yenko anim sa na de tienie Aduana Stars omo ade enkunyafo fro akwesidaga to mepato mako 20 our side bia ultimi sampa kama pa enti place abet na bench wom technical team no we sabi enye enkunya ni bi nesi ho ultimi sampa we de kama pa woteso a ho ba jojo kama pa enti no mako aduonu awodaga to bia home team and I say away team no bia benya de how 20 na ha so anya 20 park and no omugusu kama pa omu ACC ni nas am I ready for the new season and I made you come ediamam na de tienie abranti e fa no say what na free ye anapedi no come kire e di no come pa e de kire say hustle folk any abranti enso apart we say obi anfa ne kwan na obi anko ne ba bi sa e na ho nsem si tienti na abranti e fa nsem asama bot na free or the insanity was rosa ufradu na akwa no hom adi afra o enya omo adi afra insanity enti no sa na ho nsem si akwa ya na emedi ho nkomo edi ama o na ha yemfo ba ko no hom obon se ba ko bi just enso go manim kama pa na abranti e fa Donald Amate and I did say so. I come house for munye. Now for mono place in fanye twin come pa. Emma and no man koye. And see Donald Martin or the no come on house for some munye. Now be and soon koye and name me deal come on. At the amount I was so no so. And sanity and only come pa and so umbi. And I feel doko and no dia so can come. Emma no my koya name me deal come on. At the amount I was so no so. Now the abatos no more some family ha. I brand to kuta picture and I kuta Jason and no air brand to Gregory or Bain Settre. Bepacho was saying, I'm a club offense at General Stars, was saying at your mom, and I feel the mic, Medicine de no, and also a branch of friend, Missak a free ye, Missak a free ye, a free Missak, Mepacho no son, or was saying my club offense at General Stars Football Club, and Tiano, a crack, I will transfer name, and me doing come on at the amount, it was so and they annuary. Sanity and sad now, a dear friend, me first one moment. Me am the mission has the crash say a dear fra what I say enti ma mentia me ankasa menua abrantie fence Morris Smiler or half on Totroso enti senior ma mentia o enanumre ye enti afri ye ofuman no ofuman ti wa no round no se bo ata bia no on fe no ofuman but the deep party afri Mizak oni bobo pa or very good from Brekum Chelsea o mutim ne de ayehu listen no na me di hu nkoma ayehu place na eko what else into what we are doing only doing for 3 years and our sound
aduana so sambo squad bia no dem pa wo so team na eba no
teams obia so nim league no
obia nim league no aduana sign experienced players in the league player aduana be sign bia is it that say we bull league ni pen and I said locally no we strong
yes
and aduana so here Mishaka Free is a fantastic person Gregor Vincent and so ba be that post mo oh Charlie aduana ya de mo ya de pa yeah okay 0591228584 and WhatsApp message line. Daniel. Mama Okwana sha say na Nigeria for the omeku sata wa sha one o. Hey. Nigeria for one say aba juma di na omo na making pinks.
Aba no say dia won say we kan wa ya di kan about 12th editions and omajimu 9. Ya no chere say eba no emma born in Africa ha. Aduana smart Aduana.
Anya we say Aduana
Nigeria for no am hodene pa. Ayi kwati bench o so lati bench.
Awunya lati bench. The etie ne say ye wen bokoboko yetimi Morocco for no film ma. Ne akoje aduro. Ne ahe Nigeria for no. Ofa na. E dey no.
Frank Amankwa so to Aduana Stars. Eguso. Experience part of Mosa Omo ya de.
Eye pa. Daniel. My mom kwan yenko and that time no so be reduce kakra. Obia ebeto bia de so kakra.
I said reduce.
E be reduce obia de ebeto bia de be ye hwa miensa fi so. Ti ma mo 12 yenko. Ma mo 12 yenko. E hwa miensa.
Yes, I love what they are doing, Vincent.
Yeah, sure.
That loyalty test no move free iron. Who say Adriana de anymore and loyalty 47 not team. They are trying to move from there. So from that perspective, Vincent. Mom is starting free some transfer stories and then most especially Manchester United because Amorim said they will need to augment some various departments in their team. But listen, very usual with the Italian Serie A. In the early 1970s, now the most dominant teams in the Italian Serie A was obviously the Juventus, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Roma and Lazio. These teams from the 70s actually are how dominant they were and even in recent times more dominating. But Vincent, in 1979, and a papaya friend Paolo Mantovani, decided he said Obeto Sampdoria Bobokuno. Na Mantovani to Bobokuni Vieno. Or decided he said Obe invest more to limit the dominance of Juventus more who dominate years after so Bayano. Inti Mantovani decided he said Obe invest much in the team, and the first investment we near say appointee coach on top of the business. And then time Vujudin Boskov was coach back or didn't answer as a coach. So to making sure said Obe psyche players I got the best out of them. No. This coach was able to do that. And then again he was a coach. So to mean creative balance between discipline and freedom. Boskov was on top of issues. Into making sure say the first appointment in building a competitive team no appointed Papa Way. Away from that, Owe coach no or decided say Obesa invest on getting quality players to be able to deliver. Into your point, so of course some do Bobokona and as the Italian Serie A, the most fearful attacking duo was Gianluca Vialli and also Roberto Mancini. Listen, these were guys Papa friend said Paulo Montavon invest making sure so we reach the attacking threat of Sampdoria to the highest level. Listen, fast forward in 1991. Sampdoria win Italian Serie A for the first time in their history. And they won the league by losing only 3 games. And then again, Oma win league no kwa. Omu play in the shape of Gianluca Vialli won the top scorer that year with 19 goals. And then again, the next year after, they played in the Champions League finals against the dream team of Johan Cruyff. That final, and you rakuma able free kick Bisha and Vincent. After that dominant now, after winning the league, almost make a lot of incursion in the Champions League. Vincent finally they played the finals and they lost that game by 1-0 against the dream team of Johan Cruyff. They were serving Pep Guardiola, Ronald Koeman, Munina. You say Munina was in that team for Barcelona. They lost that game by 1-0. But Vincent, fast forward. Enjoy the 1.5 year success we are. Oman demands standing the test of being a champion. Inti Papa first said Paulo Montavon decided say, "I investing much on the team BM." Inti the head coach then time decided say, "Obeko AS Roma." And then again, Juventus brought huge sum of money for Gianluca Vialli. And the last Papa friend said Roberto Mancini Koye. Inti they called the team after 1.5 year of success, big teams may have fouled, they call the team no koi. Inti from there, Sampdoria and Manchester announced beam out to ne because of lack of quality to compete at the highest level. Listen, my story way are going to Manchester United team. Listen, Oman we have faithfuls of Manchester United in him say, in the city, the most dominant team is Manchester United. Inti Robino service and all back from transfer no. He knew said the only team in Manchester was Man United. He never knew Manchester City. That is how dominant are Manchester United in terms of the faithful eyes. Now say measure Manchester team in terms of department. The benchmark in Manchester goalkeeper these 2 personalities on your screen, Van der Sar and Peter Schmeichel. Listen, Oman moving so quick from this top class great A goalkeepers into Andre Onana, who is Aero Prona every season. Biano on to Manchester United a very safe pair of hands in post. That is where Manchester are moving into. And then again, the benchmark in terms of Manchester United centre back department, Vidic and Ferdinand. Listen, they were guys that they play with passion. But very fast, Manchester are moving from quality into average. Lenny Yoromo, Matthias Delit, guys are Manchester United, a big team centre back in recent times. And then again, say a midfielder, Paul Scholes and then Carrick. These are guys have been say more a lot of interesting performance in midfield for Manchester. They'll give that great A performance. But what are we getting? We are having an off-color Manolo Gatti. We are having a worn-out Casemiro or a Manchester United midfielder all body in there out. It tells us a Manchester United team are moving so quick from appointing or signing quality players into hiring average players on Manchester standard. No. But listen, fast forward. So take Manchester anymore. We saw Tevez. We saw Rooney legacy in terms of Manchester attack. But listen, what are we seeing today? Rasmus Højlund, Joshua Zexi. It tells us a Manchester form not drop it. And the reason why I made Sampdoria they are not linking as everything. Sampdoria got the money, they invested much, they dominated. Success we no man for money. I invested much call from. Last is Manchester top is no Koyawe. Mathematically, Manchester qualify into the Premier League again. It tells you say how are no known for investing on quality players or might drop it back into average. Listen, Manchester must try to pick their game up again. And I believe, say, currently I also speak. The only player I believe is Manchester standard. Yeah, Brian to the friend say Bruno Fernandes. And they are moving away from their history, their culture, what is known for Manchester United. They must go back and bring that love back. And yes, sir, we've seen teams already to the top. Recent lack of investment, lack of signing top class players, mobile form. And I don't want Manchester United to be in that same issue because the club is very big, the legacy is very huge. The tentacles of Manchester United was through years. And I believe, sir, Amorim should try and get quality players. Not about signing players. So wait, Malcolm can sign, but listen, quality need to sign. Are you signing to your benchmark? I know some team in your village be a commitment in terms of quality medium, but can get players who are equally good to compete at the highest level. I'm what you see up a DM, up an attacker, and then again, maybe another midfielder augmented team. And I believe, sir, we are going to the market, know the track record of Manchester United, and they always go for quality players, and that's their benchmark. Who can average, all the time, you be below the top 10 in the league. Never had you for Manchester United. Yes, they've mentioned goalkeeper. I say me na man fan. Listen, yes, on nyade. Average pa. Listen.
Yeah.
The first and the only goalkeeper who win the Ballon d'Or was Leviathan in 1963.
Yeah.
Now Vincent, what is that trophy no? Attributes Leviathan the win that Ballon d'Or was the shot stopping ability. Vincent nenye ball playing, nenye sweeping, nenye building from the back. It was the ability to make sure say obey a safe pair of hands in post.
Vincent,
yes.
No. And the man in your sabodino.
I got it.
Okay.
Fast forward, Vincent. Yes, also other legendary goalkeepers. So much clear say to be a safe pair of hands in goals, Vincent, or much that kind of top class performance. You mentioned Dinos of Vincent. You mentioned Oliver Kahn. You mentioned Buffon, Vincent. They grace the game with top class performance as goalkeepers, not because of their ball passing abilities. But Vincent, fast forward, game like changing to the extent say. So when team pass here, you are not required or you are not, endorsed as a top class goalkeeper in our game. Now the modern goalkeeper, Vincent, the godfather of that, profile, no, no, yeah. Vincent, no cry there. He can give you safe pair of hands in pose. He can also play the ball very well. In the of a nano yesterday, said, "Napa so person change a brand to a midfielder after so winning the we no man penny." Until it tells you the godfather in terms of modern class goalkeeping in the no, yeah. But Vincent, what Premier League now? Alisson Becker and Ederson there. Omu change your goalkeeping profile to adding goals and assists to their game. Inti so in Premier League year time a club buy and time a pep buy no. These goalkeepers make sure say they'll add goals and assists to their game and make sure say omu very soon be enjoy from them. But so check it the just in this season now. Manchester City call crisis mo. A lot of factors from the tactical wise, the roading factor, and the loss of structure. But now, dear Bakwa cost a pep, no, our here animals are increasing more in that department, the goalkeeping department. Now, Vincent, Ederson there, the likelihood of a high. And they're looking for a replacement. Malando Abranti, friend said Diogo Costa of FC Porto. Now, no crap, as a Vincent. We're a young guy, born 1999. In his own Mississippi, Abranti, where even at a younger age, you know, he is top class goalkeeper. And goalkeepers are omunyi na ya omu go nida. Until they've secured the future and the present. But apart from that, Abranti a modern class goalkeeper to the sense of Vincent. Apart from the shot stopping abilities, Vincent or something born passing. Now, in terms of shot stopping, Vincent, or a goalkeeper bakwa, or a reliable shot stopper in post for any team. In terms of the leg safe, close angle, Vincent, someone bend 1-on-1, Abranti will be save you. And then again, he is not a limited hand in terms of goalkeeping, especially in penalty shootout. He still have the records, Vincent. The only goalkeeper was saving 3 penalties in Euros. Abranti for Diogo Costa. Until it tells you, say Manchester City and Abranti Vincent a very solid guy. But profile-wise, I dare pep you are expert from the goalkeepers in the Vincent. In terms of tactical structure, you are building from the back. You can serve as a third centre back in terms of building up. Until we say into some point. Now say Ederson to making sure so best 7 who as a third centre back in terms of building up. No one for me 3 back and I say 3 at the backs to make sure we build up. But someone say can Diogo Costa to make it that in cases now? Listen, we've seen several times on the screen. The guy can build out serving himself as a third choice centre back to make sure so bit my build out play in terms of playing out. And he tells you say giving you a lot of profile up here. He's going to offer you that kind of top level goalkeeping as a goalkeeper. And then they gave us passes in there. Okay. Long passes, short passes. Listen, map those screens. In terms of maybe short passes, orange around 99 point something. In terms of short passes, in terms of 65, I have been talking and saying very young, he can still improve. But I believe, say, if they get him, they've gotten a good player. He can shot a lot of stops, and I say a boss I in the poem. And then again, also pass the ball very well as a modern class goalkeeper. And I believe, say, it's something huge.
Okay.
Michelle free Vincent.
I see.
Yeah, just some second.
Yanko.
Oh, a guy back home. I love the mental toughness.
I didn't move no fuma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Listen.
What am going to show?
Oh, good. Now, I want to say play be on. Say, we need the opportunity to go and do trials. It will be mine so. That's all now. I'm finance also back. I Vincent. I'm sure here. One science cycle here. Your future will drop.
No correct.
Me say around 2023 one or pick a form pie or any game.
Yeah.
And all quarter has been an alpha. It's not some back no. I mean to even walk into your former team and acclimatize component. Because what go different environment I was back. But Brandon will make sure back as cycle how 1 year to the highest level. And last season he was one of the best players for Indian Stars. So you're everywhere. And I think say going to Indian Stars listen, I break Chelsea. So check I mean Indian Stars and distance okay the same I mean yeah he can be a very good guy. Oh yes and I mean Late Bamba Koi and me just just alcohol Kelvin been in this I mean yeah Kelvin been there on huge and I think say Emmanuel Mafosukra or he can walk in and get a starting bare from and I believe say Indian Stars are building a team now me carry from the initials and say in previous years no believe it's okay we have former and so what your highest level no loyalty pass will be out there boss but this time around they are building a competitive team and I think they can show what they have in terms of their structures from that perspective.
Thank you very much, Daniel. 0591228584. Now, Robert, players, no, you monitor transfers, nana. Because Miles Lewis Kelly, you see, to be happy for somebody, you are a player in the same team. When you say, noni madweke, unani new. When you are near man, we run about team into when you are.
Or me post to, and yes, and
one am post to. Lewis Kelly na am post to.
Ebi an energy by Mabont.
Now, when they are extraordinary, brah, the near jabro because Victor Eucharist, it is confirmed. Here we go. Yeah. And do about the goes when they are Arsenal. Let's say Arsenal is the Bible Conkai. We don't buy and they win any.
Then you see, sometimes the reasons why a team should be signing players. You talk about marketing wise. I feel Uber has all the quality become on the field of play. But again, some players the energy besides so bad dressing room going into the next season. Fana say, oh, you're a footballer. 2 seasons, you more compete for Premier League. They be a also second. Then you get a player in 102 games, watching 97 goals. They are my club no free back. It will be do team in definitely it's going to lift your spirit and make sure that this time we can be able to do it with a little bit of push.
What is the guarantee so bit more that half of those goals na dia money new team away any goals when yaje any goals when you because guarantee be anyone so bad even 50 goals the amount in the first season.
Listen, you never know.
Okay.
Kylian Mbappe joined Real Madrid last season. Obano, he brought that vibe and that excitement.
Yeah.
Ashasiano, it was a bit rough, but the real he scored over 40 goals for the club. And you know, you just have to be happy. Just like Arsenal fans, not knowing what to expect.
That is my problem. I didn't know money. No, when I saw Arsenal fan,
then some signings are potentials, but other signings are final pieces of the puzzle.
And some signings are real now.
And I'm just saying, be a potential. Noni Madu Ekeno. He's not a superstar.
Okay.
Then the day Amadu a guy in football.
Or
free PSV Kakran or Chelsea Kakran and the other Arsenal Football Club. Into Oba, you hope say he should come and succeed. But only the signing cannot push you into excitement. But if you have Victor Gyökeres, who has been the missing piece
of that puzzle now.
Of that system, and I said that I didn't master saying he's been the missing piece. Arsenal for no problem. I said to the Bia have a lead attack. To the Bia Mikel Merino. To that Ricardo Calafiore from defense. Near Piana Quaco Shed was on and Cope goes in Emra. So if you have Victor Gyökeres, who can score 97 in 102, look, you will definitely be excited.
Okay.
And the football is on it.
My uncle.
Now, United for an issue, next season, Ruben Amorim is actually going to be one of the managers at pressure by Baneso. Okay. Because he said that Obe he had 2 or 3 transfer windows to make sure Sanyama Beko Yediaman. But I want to say United for no, they are known so well with their attack. They be because a team so be our department as so year, you know that going to next season things are going to work. The Barca for the midfield, they are going to dominate. That has been what they always think about. So Madrid for the Galacticos do obey me and say we forget about the children in Finfin. We are going out there to win titles. Until Raymond Copa, Alfredo Di Stefano, Ferenc Puskas, they dominated the world. Again, BBC almost out to us. This time they are trying, even at some point, no more Vinicius, Benzema. Sometimes Rodrigo Beba become they won the Champions League. And that is what they believe in. United for Niji to say, so we are good friend 10 more Boba. they are always in to compete for titles. And again, if they have good attackers. Now, signing Brian Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha, so the 48 goal contributions by Manchester United. And there will be no excuses in terms of the attacking third. So, excuses be the brain. Now, you know what? United for a club back. Previously, signings are no more they look around in the Premier League. And Roy Keane, free Nottingham Forest, England, then he comes in and becomes one of the best. From Leeds United. So it has always been the situation. You talk about someone like Andy Cole, free Newcastle nearby, after 55 goals in 70 games, until he was a proven guy in the Premier League. Until coming to United, no, or now you talk about a player like Dwight York, then also from Aston Villa, 74 in 231. He was already an established guy. Into a more far from Premier League now. United only and adaptation as him. Because only you do free Premier League, but you are not here to adapt. I think they are trying to tune into that lane once again. Bringing in Matheus Cunha from the Premier League. Bringing in Brian Mbeumo. Now, Sent, Matisse, Papa no that's up a goalkeeper. Or a striker. No, as up a midfielder. And listen to no crap pie woman here say. So compare attacks now this season Yebehunu Premier League is going to be fireworks. Correct Manchester City for already. Jeremy Doku, Ellen Haaland, Savinho, very good attacks and they have Bernardo Silva more complimented. So Tottenham Hotspur. Sent. When Mohamed Kudus him at test or almost one a day or munya different issue near
so lanky no idea.
Chelsea for no Sabegum. Right now, William Estevao back. That boy no many acquire my baby can once a biachero. At 8-10, no Nike deal sign. He's not a small boy. And Tiba Orban is also bringing something. Pedro Neto Club World Cup Yehuno. Kopama is there. Joao Pedro Lamdelap. They say Nicolas Jackson crowd ever sent the name Madaro Mamusi and Fanco. Now you go to a club like Liverpool. Liverpool for any more. Mohamed Salah. You go a kitty 95 million is coming into play. Kodi Gakpo mo ho mo yejuman. Nti se wo obi ti se Brian Mbeumo ni Matheus Cunha, you are okay. Unya center forward bi kan ho na we mu kra can do the work for you to some extent with Bruno adding the goals. Now let's compare United for 23, 24, 24, 25. In terms of numbers, free Manchester United, in 23-24, they conceded 17.6 shots. Now, only to do 24-25, no what? They conceded just 10. Now, in totality, the person said even in 24-25, numbers were a bit okay compared to the previous season. But United for they almost went into relegation. At some point, no more calculating mathematics. Now, Jose Mourinho Bechere or Premier League, even though the Premier League is about goals, before you can win it, you need to get some attacking players. You are making goals now. But the Chile also is very important. Until the first time Jose by our Babaji League, he conceded 15 goals. It's still the record. The following season, he went in again. I don't know when Timmy and 15, no, but listen, still, Otimi Mekich was a defensively was still compact. Now, from there up to this day, if you must win the Premier League, if you must do well, you must score a lot of goals. But all channel now here Chiro Honso by Premier League is a German Bundesliga. Obishan 9, now Ashan 11, you win your game and you go your way. But there are days your strikers no one young home in Ponoma. In Chiro, you need to make sure say a watertight and locked. Say the bear unya bakubia, or the firm co. Kubisa said, how many times did Jose Mourinho's Chelsea win 1-0 when they were winning the Premier League? Because Shao Bakunu, we are. So they born over side defense and who are goalkeeper and how they are turning it and add it's very, very difficult. Now, so her last season, the last 10 in the Premier League now, said who goes at Manchester United for consider it's very, 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 very bad. So I think, look, 54 goals and almost share 44 minus 10. Saudi United air to Crystal Palace, to Brentford, Fulham, because it's okay for a club to concede 54 goals. but her position of better 15. Compare them to the top 6 now, and top 5 now. United count Emmanuel top 6. Both all of them defensively were better than United, and even in offense they were also good. And to getting in Bemo and Cunha, you are trying to solve the offensive problems. That is okay. Vincent Achire Hono, because I'm burning in a bar. Obi be a pipe no Achire, and that is Andre Onana. Said your bar name be drew her. Obi be a pipe no Achire, that is Harry Maguire at some point. Vincent defense Hono, Lisandro Martinez is very good, but I mean, who share season as 5 games or coffee or Baba the Baya is 8 weeks. Who shall see a Lenny Euro Nico to be a mechanic who be son of Baba the Baya is 3 months. So again, you come back to square one.
But some can get injuries and come more finest defenders power. Delete.
Yes.
Plus Licha. And can you small defense, but injuries near inconsistencies are okay.
The injuries are worrying them. Everything once I make catch said no more for you Ferdinand from Leeds.
Yeah.
Premier League. But delete, even at Bayern net to say.
Net is saying. Good.
So he was offloaded to Manchester United. Into coming in to give you that elite performance, you know. 1 year, Sanka. And Harry Maguire said, due to personal reasons, in free US torn him. And he's going to come back to start with this Manchester United team. When is he going to get back to speed and make sure so our boy United for no I'm dominate? United a big club. So when they are good, Premier League in there.
Yeah.
And Mobiasu keep it on their toes. Okay. And getting Brian Mbeumo, Mateus Cunha is very good. But still, they still need to get certain things done. If not, the same story. On measure 100, you measure 115 at Tiom. And here is really going to hurt. Now, Mike, me send you a mao.
Yes,
sir.
And I'm here.
Akabese.
As soon as Akabese.
Who remember trim?
I mean, more of a credit.
Mike, me send you a mao. A money game against Morocco. Then say, oh, compare your team now the two Morocco, the other one. The difference is not that huge. Because in competitions like this, you need to talk about goals scored and goals conceded. And one idea you more competition with more. It's all about the number of balls you are able to put into the net and the ones that you concede. Yani Morocco no defensively you be anyadi. 4 goals na to yedim, 4 goals na to omusudim. Listen, going into this game, we need to know that say a team push you more kakrebi. I said here, or more that. You know, courage. So many me share, and you bet me share almost happy.
When you start seeing my news, no. My father drone shem go for when. I
don't know who be.
I do the say oh.
Who will be the heart?
Seen them tree.
I miss it. Who will be the heart? Confirm me and family or more. These are the numbers in terms of goals conceded. Now, my next one was an Hardy. Morocco for in terms of scoring, almost a better chain. Vincent, you're chilling yet. Almost the end yet. But on one holiday, more sharp at the chair because 7-5 and on my share 5 goals. So it means that if we must be able to contain them, I was here working on our defensive, issues now. What we team. Okay. Listen, competition say when you do semis, quarters, hawk on our defense. Didn't Italy for no mujitum so when you rough knockout face on how many way born over body over to me be our own team show. They will get one chance. Or one team so they carry you to penalties. No munim boss on chair will be a or goalkeepers no soon him save. We've won one penalty shootout. But again, we need to protect our back line. Okay. So yetimi and ye na say year. Look, we can be able to do the unthinkable and make sure say a team in Morocco for. But say Timisha we more find our not there.
As a final, they are a different ball game altogether.
Oh yes.
Until honor your baby, you 1 or 2 minutes.
Say yeah, club walk up.
Yes,
so many security are coffee Chelsea hotel. Yes, our boys in Midland. Say I'm moving every. We are here. Me for
Robert in Cinnamon call Osman. Osman, yes, you are brother Robert. And I say, Bayana Fanatica. Is there 1-1? Until you move from Nayam Fundrum, Bayana phone. My uncle made no the pump there.
Medasana, Yensia, your phone.
Ultima, as I want to mount your drusher.
I'm going to do come say, baby. Much
I would grill. My uncle.
Listen, we call a bupa. My boy, friend or repair phones. John Phones and Repair Ventures, yeah, or so head in the team. Vincent, yeah, some more. A man came near question. Nigeria for one nation, a ban of women's football or Africa of leads or Munimbo Chobia, a ban numbers no, or Munimbo Chobia, and what check your money South Africa for giving on born in Nena. I had your no form and the whole experience and they're born in it. It's in your one say the whole experience and they can take a lead, and I don't form the fight back about Betekano. And minutes now come in here because I can't bear more than 30 minutes.
I say no, my ball 63.
63. No, I can't bear 27.
27.
So that's it. And you know, me want to say a bad thing, but me want is once Yanka Ghana ne South Africa abopeno. And think South Africa to me advance kona ni moa. Ebi Ghana kebesu yadie. Ekopasa nyame adne se yesu timi she Morocco for na nkebesu yadie wo ebi a final game no because o check after South Africa for nyam first 2 goals ni wie no. Omo mo hwe bi Ghana dominate game ni na but no much in where to ya. Say Ghana ne bo be den e be fa achiro ha kwhye. Any idea na e ma lose that game no against South Africa for no but after almost a coincident go ni hu say Ghana for no ma ya confidence na shall see eba after see lose in first game yen second game against Mali e board draw and e be Tanzania 4-4 ye free eba me hu kwan ya fa so Algeria for team no so me hu ni say akra ye betimi akwa enim and then the no na Robert ka say Morocco for no ashe 7 goals one for we nan kan o last game against Mali almost 3-1 no into competition match 10 goals no match and Ghana yes we ashe 5 and yaksa concede 4 into no chira say Morocco for ashe 10 goals Oma concede 4 Ghana share 5 a concede 4 enti eba no goal scoring na fe go concede near pe but eba goal scoring one and na hwe pom kese pa Morocco for na numre so enti ye hwe se man be ye omo no mayi kwan mo fa so timi handle Algeria for no amantimi an concede goal because me Algeria and Nigeria for game no utim se Algeria for me very good eba no say bia yem fa game yem pushing fan the hard level omunimbo enti omutimi continue omukura mu opponent some di nkunim no I believe say numere so omusan e dey mentality tough mentality ni so omutimo a ometimi asan abo na afei at least yanya ade kra no yem push omfom nko no ho na penalty se hona yem say yenji dey hide ahwakoshe kese because against Algeria ko bi kwa ka say bi betuma di nkunim anka wonyin ni but once you copy mo penalty ne nko ade e make sure say yetimi yemu fimu a ya advance ye kwa enim a tough game, very very tough game because Algeria for a late or football no a pijaba a ma football ni pija mema dia pija Ghana den kwana eden e kofo maka krakra afina sha ase back so me hu ni se bia mana dru kwa no omunya ade but bia madu no ma yade omutimi to aso ko manimu a omaya ade bibiri ne mo no bia madu kwa no if someone timi an ko manimu a me hu ni se omaya ade because but one of the best in Africa I say na utimi kokudu sa level we see me hu ni se my ade but ebe we show me wo nanumre se bia ometimi akoma ne bebre listen kakra bi wo Aduana Stars na me some me doors ntimi ye kakra kakra bi wo Aduana Stars kwan amafa so a omo eye omo signers na edi ho nkomo na dani kra di ho nkomo kakra and after see we season omo ja 10 players kwan amafo because na Aduana team ya je say adana mu ja players ahodo na kwan players bi omo ja makwan Vincent de bi Gideon Boateng Zakaria Fuseni Atakra Mendiata mbeka ni ye eno cha brand FN Opoku Pepra Emmanuel Gabriel Kosi Mensa Kodwa Mwako yenyina nim Kodwa Mwako eba na experience ewo yen league nim omuja ne kwa mane kwa Tijani Sisi omuja ne kwa na afi Richard Mahama Latif Abdul Bamba omuja omu kwa omunyina timi koye na ebusa sa adenti Aduana be just place wenyina kwa mako because Aduana a big club ye payempo se ejutum sa Aduana one of the biggest clubs yawo ewo kroma se no omu ka ho bi and omofu say place went to me and my idea here I will say jam kwan na eburu market nim ekofa players omo matured players omo experience our league nim na omo de omo ba and of course omanya players bit say Misaka Free and Gregory Obinsechere Brekum Chelsea once order or shall say the go post mbra na wa be call senior high school or them now 16 years and order mu and all wakosama club of friends Aduana Stars so me woni say akra experience ya when you from Brekum Chess no obetim the room club of friends at Vienna Stars na watimi ababoni and hwe am goalkeeping department wa na nya de anoma koye momo and even defense work around adwena be here a lot of signings wo e wo defense wo Mayfield o masha ase o mu pebidiba and matisa mo ni abrantie friend say Frank Amankwa edinkuma kwa akire but vision ma wuramu career for wuramu but still adwena one team oba ho Vincent obi bibisu ye den e de kirew say adna obi so akire no say what ase obi bi so akire ugituma brabo FMA club na bibia enso entimi enkoyi and me hu ni say akra omo ade Vincent mame nkonko Samo Ninahi Sports Stadium no. What say? According to Auditor General Report 2023, former and a previous administration,
yeah,
almost sika 14 million Ghana cedis for the first phase alone.
First phase no
40 million. What the code dollars in more? Vincent, $1.36 million. And this is how much you for Ninahin Sports youth resort no and on kwa. Ain't no ye no enu ni onim enya se bia isasi kana de ko peja we si ho da bi after say peja si ho we si no ene se pese ye ni ye preko ene edi sika ano odin se ko eden ekoko se mu say ye hwena ye mpejam na MF because e was in phase 1 phase 2 phase 3 ye was say peja could do some level bi a e be standard preko e dia momo but ye mu say won say sika no wahin obe kan ko fu bi advert na sika no wahin
sa mensa kan
what you say sika no wahin sika ni ho sika na ni ho no so no nyina hi ho so na park ni ho so anya papa asakra kan wuram ama wura agya boso eno ma na sai park na sai esensa na ho nyina asai ena hwe nnua esisi so but e wo mu say report mu say ye tiesa sika wei e de ama mpanimfo bi sa monyina mo kwanyina hini park ni yi ena hye wuram ho no eno ena hye wuram ho no and ye be sere say obi bia wabok man bro obi bia wabok man bro Vincent one ma de ba akwa man for be trust abanwe pa sa operation recover all loot no so mutimi chinkofo ama ampasa nkofo ya cheomu yi omo for man sika obi be support to sa administration we obi pa o masem but omo tratra ho na say bia na loot ho ahwan ne ahu obi a Vincent ebe hu o
amechewa de ba ko politicians won
ehwane de
ofro monimu a na obo mochi
ehwane de sa
operation recover all loot no all recover no so loot
and and it's a next government ba no so wa be dey o ba be che no so what you say ye person say obi bia enam no some man na boka bia no say omo pese Ghana for gi omudi because 2028 e ben ha o e ben ha ya for yes enwa o e say wa hoda na ade ache enwa ufi say wa enwa and say pese Ghana for boss obi bia odin sika ne sa ball Ghana sika kwan bonus bia no o be china ba na wa recover the afa na at least I was so much say na mo chinkofo bi say because enya fe say e was so e ba report mu say what sika se yama say yemfanye say ne anye omana bokakwa enje wo hia say obi a ne nsa wo mu bia no ye fe ne ba no bu akwanta ene be say wampani say sa new stadium sa wo kan mesre no Vincent ubesi o but maintenance kwa be asem and adenti asa esipon nyinahi Aliu Mahama sa stadium ta hodo na e wono sa sika no yemfa nhyem ne enya 6 7 bi okromu adana odwans na e wono yem maintain ne ye preko na e standard preko okromu ase nti ye be sha ase esipon foforo owo ba bi so what you say Ghana na sika nya football nkwa na wo say di yo
toda so proximity so ka ho say bia kwan wo wane ade nti yesisi bebre a we wo ha tu kwan ko ha obenya stadium tu kwan ko obenya stadium
ebra ya mo no esi ye na ye bo ayi o Afcon no
oh yes
ye bo Afcon enti na enya ayi bia say obaka say bia won tu
kwan mu Afcon na Ghana population is increase your bia no more increase nti at least proximity ya nsisi bis na mbembembe na manfo nya closeness
Ghana esika no nya football nkwa na wo say di yo
okay
so what I say say o see new stadium a hwe ka obebo
okay
and so we maintenance Aliu Mahama esipon because maybe me how near say ye ba be sna bia aban we na nwia ne tam best na obekwa na for ba na obeto as na beka wuram na o ma na boka
ba me kai say stadium bi was it African country stadium ba ko bi ni sie ho bibia ne ka and say toto ye de bi wo ha
botema maintenance
na ne ya epe eburu no so mpo nti sani sie ni maintenance
ga ha maintenance there e ho no accountability ya adwuma
okay
so ja ban na otukro mu no obetima ko diska Ibrahim Traoré ba no ka kire sports minister say mo hwe ne ye nsi ne nya bi against the full stadium na Burkina Faso ni bi o mesi akan oba ye sika omode ye no sa pepe ani botema innovation mu ye nya sika ye pe enti be stress memo ne ka menya de e ho dada no na aban ma na ni nko na yenye maintenance woni ensiesie ni ye esipon baba yara Accra Sports Stadium Cape Coast Tamale and kakra bia sunya sa won say ye park na stadium
yeah
park akana no yen sanye ye kakra nya dan ne left stand no fan kwso kakra fan kan ho ye ka say besi new ones ya e ka bebre obeji hu sika di ye be wie tena ha sai ye maintain ni ye say adwen
osmo moment bi nkan ho
present si no be say account de o si ebo but I can e wom ne nkofo beji hu sika di say yen san e be sa akra sai ran si asi wo no e na me kan wasem e ye fa sika ye de ye si pon ye ye Liu Mahama baba yara park ye e da hoyi de bia enye standard da nti ne sika akra ko wuram ho no mo sa sika ya 1.36 million dollars ya airai ena nke de wuram ne nyina mu a nke ne ye so just say nti e be sere se mo mani nko hombom ni wan de o si a Vincent china ye na asas na fe e sa bisu agu aban so afi adoso be tan nyina asai na e bisu agu aban so bim ye maintain says na Vincent honorable Vincent Ekwasefua oh politicians wo
Vincent Phobia there
mo ha dwen politicians wo eto da era person mo kire say sabi o man Ghana na etim no timamfo ne bia sabi enim yansa sana bia mo hu yo omo ye sabi asay ye nkran on say omo ati movie aho o hwe sa behind the scenes na that toys na mo ye no obi the plan chain o fashion so no o yes type so kasa na sana bia omo hu ye
say me kasa make politicians ma omo abecheme
listen sana e bia omo ye den omo hu ye na onim sa omo na e kosora na omo tena ba omo akotena ba bi no ma force no ma twama na yeden abesi fom we are all kasai omo best na hwan ba yi listen obo say obi be Black Queen team no and we back go was ya me ko lose game no because abawe aba no menya ni munyam da so what I say the hospital mu si ya man si anwen o ma sha say kasa Mahama esi afa hwan ni munyam so what I say enti ko ba nka wuram
sa no mutie
enti why e bi mpo a listen it's like football no enye ne na football MPP beto football MPP NDC beto football enti wo bana be ye bia enya obotum sika na ode ye yo honorable mesel nya obotum sika na ode ye eye Ghana sika ena amode ye football no enti se wo ya on enti na make say on so mko sisa youth centers ni bia na wa paint the party colors omo ye bi pa for the past 8 years ni omo ye papa omo stadium bia wi na wa paint no eye white red blue na wo honomo ensem fata o man sika nya party sika na mko si ye and they say Black Queens ni ya de ko manuma ye mo ma baso ye nya MPP ndi sisem ni fan free and na MPP ndi sisem keni wa e bianka Ghana ya du no nke betunye ho compare Dubai na e bia aman ma gidi bebre but ena MPP ndi sinti no obi aba na obetwe ya wo ho na akotwe ya beso we na ye we me meso mu da ma ye da face ahodo aka krom ha hospital ahodo ye si ye ntimi anto aso park ahodo ye ntimi anto aso krom school ye si aka kawuram hwe sa Mahama yi blocks o si ye hwe dudu e ka wuram adan a enye ma aba na nye ne best start ntie nto aso ye ball man ka kwa it's like I thought that omo hu se Ghana for no sabio ye nyimi yo but I say edu December 17 na fie kwa ntie ya na ye pasa lie ye ko to aba no what I say wo tena fie wanko wo ye tena fie wanko
no mu ahinti me ko ye man Osman onimbo mu ntia bia okeka asa no
on say enye say bia me hu say enye say bia onimbo mu o kan in a political way
sir
so what I say onimbo somehow ye committee member the man youth and sports committee no so what I say
onimbo mu chair no bebre
e wo mu sa but yinyi politics ni nyeden enfan free ebo ni say the politics be rule ebo numa baby ya build adu no Vincent e be sa every out of mo ye nyina ye so you say the politics be rule na e be ndi ye ya e be sere Vincent e be sere pa nti o mo hwe yi be sere aban so onya sis no nyansi o maintain o maintain old ones near one
that man is being gone is being gone na e ba say ogwa kotwa unko traka mu nko na tenten oh esisi bia ni o akwan so unko wa tenten Oh, ha, ntisa.
Who say you can't be last china intimi so ya. Buy ran kwa intimi intimi. Kekos na nsia ni kekos na nsia. 10 years ago Mike.
No problem oh.
I say
Ghana. Hey. Na nipa na ankasa ye so odin. The indigents ya yete Ghana na ankasa no. Wo ka no kra kire no. Wo so boa.
De edu anko nipa tu akoto na fo bitu tu.
Eno no. Ha, ntimi na da metimi rejoice because ah da na ye ni nkomo wo dwumadi no so da ye nyina be realize say sankofo mienu ntafo we mienu na high no na che but we won't realize obi realize it because oboa yankɔ ne yɛmfa callers no 0591228584 0591228585 0208440943 ma yɛni nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ yɛndwumadie yi so Jeffas Misha any P Caps Daruma ɛna mepakyɛw yɛde ɛfa course no na ma yɛni nkɔmmɔ yɛmfa course no ɛsi ayi frɛ na yɛnkɔ wogina ahoma no so a mepakyɛw yɛkasa ne wagye so na yakɔ yɛ anim. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello, Vincent.
Yeah, for us, I can free.
We did it so as because I free drop the amount out.
Me ba choma yentio.
Oh, really? And some of them more can no prepare politicians no. I told that omodi arguing idiago. But nya no na they become one. They tell me say mesrem na blackness by match no. First nanka ya na mu yi yo mu omo match no mu yenye bi pa ba say yenye bi hwe. Menim dia ba the reason why yenye bi hwe. Ya besrem sa na morning pain factor na yeso yenye bi hwe. Mo ana ya na ga. Ya di mfidi to na ya hwe mu kakra. Tiweni katam.
Yerase yankoni yamfa next caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Your friends and Naka Safri.
The family of Wedon, Casafruan here.
My interview. Hello. Oh, one for Nina free line or so. Yay. Yanko next one. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Your friends and Naka Safri.
But I'm a Casafru of what?
Who did the same?
Your family also.
Also, my interview.
But I may ask Nadia and make come once I'm catra.
We ask Naniana.
Papa.
Anyone near January?
And that's a good one.
I brand another.
My money touch a papa. Now, the mechanic say, ask now, it means I became a little bit striker as she goes. We will keep you pass. Look at it on your foot. Or she goes and Casangasa.
Okay.
But what she asked now, players are surrounding now. Was born with a good finisher. If you didn't go to media, what the my pa.
Okay.
The media may my time to go chances in a seven chassis.
Oh, say the Gunners. Hey.
I
video Muji piano. Hey.
Me say, yeah, bro.
My bread.
Papa.
Yo. Yankwe, Nyamfa next caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
If I was in Akasafri.
Friend me, in my Blacko.
Okay, Blacko means you.
Make us a free voter region.
Blacko means you.
Vacho Ghana match no Mbayana.
Dabio Blacko. Dabi. Yankoni for next caller. Hello, good evening. Yeah, father that caller our line. So hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, was in Akasafri.
I check from your as Africa.
My interview.
I can't person because Black Queen's game no Mbayana.
That Osman say Sano Mutintin. Dabi why? Osman Tia no call Tia was this anity young next one. So Osman doesn't work experience with that Osaka. Hello, good evening.
You know.
Your friend said Akasafri.
Ibrahim Kasafi Masi.
Ibrahim ain't you.
Pacho mi bisa Thomas Pate ni case no Pacha Kotizen.
Konkon ho. Why? Egusu konkon ho sa. Me say konkon ho. Emre no so a ombesa frɛ no ai ekonkon ho to no lawyer for no guso a omudi nkomo kakra day in day out. Yanko next one so. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Your friend was saying na kasa free.
Papa mi give me kasa free we say.
Me ba cho me enti o. Hello.
Hello.
Aha na o saying.
Michelle Maya ya partnership.
Okay. Ira say.
You gonna on politics.
Okay. Oh, hola inyo. Yanko next one so. Hello, good evening.
Fine, you know.
Your friend was saying na kasa free.
Ah, friend mu muti because flu we so no so fie jofuwa.
Fantastic. My enti o.
Aha. Oh, asoma ye ko kafa ai political you or your parties no ho. Say akotoko na ha, yen fan so muni park wo Ghana ha. By mo wa transport ma so kotoko so bo ni de no kuma se. So mo we are authority for mo pay yes na woman. Omo ji start Canada na omo dey. Mo ni the park na na say omo dey Canada na omo dey ya. You see I package that one Ghana nyina. Now no me tell you for bana na ora afo yi. E ka yo package you. Yo ai somebody dey ho, e support dey ho. E ka yo for say support Ghana ha nka e betima aboy football ma na yi so ya ni nyina political e ni na omo dey aboma. You see e bia you I betima standard a. Ya betima ga ya kwa tere say matches so. The politics is more than omo na ma Ghana football no e kwe echiru. By yada mase by you see the because they are moving you matches my energy and you see the need for montra
yada say we better of our Black Queen games no omu yi no the Nations Television am go GTV no mo hwe bi kama yam for next one so hello good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Your friend say na kasa free.
Yes, calling from Ghana.
Okay, let's listen to you.
Please, so far, how many players have to focus on?
House of Folk, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, officially two. Prince Kwabena Wusu. Yanko next one so. Yanko, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Vincent.
Yopo.
Fantastic.
Hey, thanks.
Yopo, AKA fast lister.
Mind you.
Listen, last week, we can't meet you there. Man United, House of Folk. I'm transfer, so why sharp.
Okay.
Don't say, man, you are signing with me. Also, House of Folk to show economy. So I say, gradually, we keep two things, yeah. Okay, House of Folk really take King, man, you gradually. Because only me I just had. Now, as for the Mutu,
sir.
Man, if I'm copy, what will name
yeah,
what will Messi, what will Mbappe,
yeah,
no more per no per Champions League,
yeah,
into Omania, into Arsenal for the next normal. Now, honorable now, or yes, I didn't say Black Queens. I don't know the MPP for a normal and I'm coaching Black Queens. I mean, you're not strong, you're not strong. So, as soon as Black Queens are moving to Afcon, we are and NDC to call position now. I'm with this argument about a strong and pet politics where yes, sports room. Many of them
you know, say, young Connie from next caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Me watch your friend saying that everything.
I've been on me, so I feel born.
My you.
I matching an answer me as a fan on Bayina.
Sports Plus, GTV Sports Plus. Why?
Okay.
Young next one so. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Your friend saying that everything.
That's your friend Michael.
Mike, my you. Michael, kasa me you Mike and Kasa, you need to see Chenian for Bufro. Young next one so. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Your friend saying that everything.
I'm trying to come on because if you are still cry for the crew.
And come on, that my anti-way.
They can was at my farm boy. Now, the Chinese Ghana and California, they are question on community, you All for practicality in Fuda. Now, when I have my and the course in the Yanin, they say, the course of William Monk, I shall better for no video at that evening. Shadows and I have a stadium in Shogun and a bear moment you do come. One maintain the organization, I catch you be a camera. On the discount, me at the committee. But no moment here won't say. If you're bad, you're on a moment on my only I mean, Yagma.
Yada say offer out your wadrin yemfa last 2 callers nanking messages no. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Hello.
Yeah, bro, say na kasa free hin.
Yes, I'm Pacho. You're from me. You're from you to your left, but Matakoski at once.
My inti we.
Yes, I'm Pacho. I may lay out of me, so I'm coming by the one.
Why, Oyere?
Oh, okay.
Why ask na fan?
Pacho,
you when you curious about idea na e dem power better actually. Na you curious e goes now yere so no ho e turn come up.
Pacho, that's not my problem.
Yes, yeah, that's it. You have a last caller na you have a call since you can messages. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, bro, say na kasa free.
From the name of Makashi, I'll be a red burner over Central Region.
My inti.
My Pacho, Mr. Who in the put in the visa from Kakane Yanaman.
Okay.
Pacho, Ghana, you were national television or her.
Aye.
But you know, Ghana. From the Black Star Wobble and Wingy. Black and Juicy Amateur will be a sports, I will be so be a bit of question there. Maybe you need that moment or your private television, or your government and other national television. That is here, either one or be out from or question. They should go and question the Ghana national television.
Okay.
That is their responsibility. So I don't want you to need that over. For sure, on your wall, no tax or OCR.
Yes, yeah, that's a pa. Yeah, that's a pa. Say offer ya which wadring. Yam fancy, yam for course, Nancy. Na yanking can messages no. Na to adroje fasa. What it won sa de bia kasa ko to adroje fasa. Kana ko to fasa yo, to fasa na camera. E ka bia kire wa ahun. Ya ko to adro no. Na me boss show no anwumre ma me mfanchi asonko emfa no. Inspector Saka. Me boss abatan na nya kwan kokohia no na nyankopon ahira no pa me hu me boss mani age waye kama boss ba ko pa waye kama abrevia me say international me come history this man is an integral part of the history so many things oka ho pa nyankopon mo me na eduru ha mentimi mo ne din and come history no be because what the message be about na wachemu it can be possible if you don't go out and vote once abere me advocate said the ngofo no ye no entimo bia ngoto aba osman so jiremu Vincent and entimi nya dwuma okazo ngoto aba bi akoto aba and one also atwe na high no because see if you don't go and vote some people will go out there and go and vote to choose the leaders for you and we can't do away with politics because we have chosen democracy. Yafa kebi mami nka beni de nya dia politics no ye ntimi ebeto atwene. Na oya United fan. Na misre ne kakra. United was in Zenwida. Man United we shall bounce back this season no matter what as a homeless signs up. Enti yemfa chiaso confirm boss inspector Saka Chebi police division commando hono fa chiaso confirm na Michelle manage pa na United baba back come up players are most san dem betimi dia baba back come up Robert Mamitio
I will say hi Globe TV. Please kindly help me wish my lovely friend a happy birthday. May the Almighty God richly bless her. I am Daniel from BBNE. You are live and clear at Kobe's Parlor. BBNE and Daniel, I will BBNE, so you are wishing a friend happy birthday. We say hello guys, I'm G Citizen from the Gambia. I am an Arsenal fan and I follow your sports news a lot. Okay, I say I am kindly I know the Gambia nanka untiepi. I say, and by the way, a lot of Gambians watch your TV station. I know this because I'm a satellite technician. I get a lot of customers who want to watch your TV. We also say hello, Robert, exclusively Unfathomable Sports. I say you are doing well for Mother Ghana. Big outs to Daniel. I say And big shout out to Afia Langash, Papa Wales, Edifria Chimama Kurukumase. It's a good evening, Globe TV. I'm Derek Snazzy, watching you live from so many. I'll see you guys are best in sports. Barcelona, the best club in Europe. We see hi, Sports General is your boy from Sugar Coffee. I want to know update for Thomas Party situation. Thank you. Okay. Well, it's a good evening, Vincent and your crew. I am Matthias Barros from Safikosi crew. I'm very sorry for Nico for not signing for a team where you have 90% for La Liga title, 90% for Copa del Rey, 75% for Champions League, 75% for Ballon d'Or, etc. We pray that Rashford will develop and become one of the best players in the world. And a flick. Welcome Rashford. Globe Papa. We say hello Globe TV. It's your boy Kweku Ben. Kindly help me wish my lovely dad a happy birthday. I really love this man. And Kweku Ben say ne papa edina wudanti happy birthday confirm Kweku Ben papa. We say hello Globe Sports. This is Sugar from Accra. I like your suit. Okay, Robert, and you are all gentlemen. I really like your show. I never miss it since SHS. Well, it's good evening, guys. This is Ni Apo from is it Nungwa or Nwagun? I say Arsenal have made it again. Our striker has come. No more second. You are going for the PL. I say good evening. I'm Gideon from Ejushu. You are the best. Are you showing Debbie? We say agenda pusher. You are doing a great job from Dadowa GH. And Owa inside Kumasi Tonsu. We say I'm Junior watching live from Kupi and you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. We also say I am Lord from Ahafumim. Will you guys be bringing that beat? We say hello. This is your boy Adogo Francis, aka Cisco. I say watching live inside Tanobo. I say Barcelona is cooking for next season. I hope Yanom is thinking about how to stop Yama. Madrid team know that form say team. Okay. We say good afternoon Globe Sports panelists. Please, I go by the name Chop Some. Watching you live from Togo. You guys are doing a marvelous job. We so I say hello Globe TV. My name is Kwame Peter, aka Marcelo, inside Kwame Down. So I really love your show. Extend my greetings to my best friend Boadum Alice. I should say good evening Globe TV. In fact, you guys are the best. And I always enjoy you. And may Almighty God bless you all for the good work. And also my greetings to all Barca fans. Malik Edifri Pristia number 3 and a bye. Well, it's a good afternoon. I am Mafrani Electricals Park also Estate Kumasi. I'll say with the signing of Victor Gyökeres, Arsenal are the new Premier League. The new Premier League as well as the Champions League champions in advance. Okay. We see Grace is carrying the Black Queens through, but performance is carrying Nigeria through. Black Queens will meet the Nigerians in the final and score them to win the tournament, just as it happened between Chelsea and PSG at the FIFA Club World Cup. Black Queens all the best in Prekese and all the buyer. We say it's me, Emmanuel from Hampton, from Tafo Ukes Junction. I'll say big shout out to Naomi Sapon and Abigail Abording. I say next season is a season for the ages. Chelsea with Pedro Dilap, hopefully Simons. United has Mbemo Cunha, Liverpool breaking the bank now. We the Gunners have Gyökeres. Arteta has no excuse now. You see our bed off. So I say today is my birthday, so please, I say bro Osman, pray for me. Sammy watching live from Akotia A1. Until happy birthday and from Masami. We say happy birthday to you. Tactical Ocean of Aquaba Radio Brekum. Stay blessed, Danny. And I say I'm wish you Tactical Ocean. And wish you happy birthday and from Mano. And Yami Insha Tactica. Fine. We say good evening Globe TV. I'm Derek. Okay, I'm say we there medical I am Juma. Or say my Globe TV. I'm Gideon from Achimkade. How the honorable say this in Parliament. The Queens are doing well in this tournament. He shouldn't use this for politics. We say, I am Prince from Argentina. I think Rashford will be on fire, God willing, next season. We should say the Black Star players are shameless. You are wishing them well, saying they should make the country proud. And you yourself can't make us proud with just qualification. By the way, please, no, that be any. We say, I am Blair Richmond, watching you live from Western Region. Please, Morocco vs. Okay, we say, I'm watching live from Western North Region. I am Bossman Glow Sports, all the best. It's to say the Black Queens are winning, period. Jeffers Papa. Birthdays no be we say another 385 days 10 successfully. The smile on my face says it all. Happy birthday to myself. Say nani inside Goka and to say nani so Goka ne and I would in Auda. I wish you happy birthday, Panyami and Shira say nani. Now if you want the casino be on your fine farmer. Wait, as please, I want to know the letters about Madrid and Rodri. We see if Arsenal was able to make Mikel Merino score as goals as a striker, no ways about that. Victor Gyökeres will bang in goals. We see Manchester United are going to win the Premier League if only we are able to sign Emiliano Martinez and Ederson. From Takwa Achempim, Kweku Ban say, Kweku Ban so they are the buy and no say Africa must wake up. Then the influence here.
That's one, main query.
Yeah, present.
Mayencho bibia mamintia abalo o jarafons abalo te chima kenta market no ena edie ni mhwe mamintia abalo okoho a mamusenra na quality Jesus no abegum bebrebe Chelsea for the aba Madrid for the obia the aba o abalo nti kwa onsa beka bi abalo na fei ofono so asa de kwa be am kama Moro Smiler enso a afon totoro so mamintia na fei Prince Anoche Balotelli mamintia na fo bibia nimre oni didumadi no.
Okay, Robert, my enye de Kevin kan no say flyer de bi na.
Birthday no say happy birthday to you. A tactical ocean of Aquaba Radio Breakum. The tactical ocean or Aquaba Radio. Yeah, Breakum. I want to do the juma. Na you wish a happy birthday. I mean Shirano na face so. Lord Nessa Bisumbia and fine on tuning come never be so and cosum from and I'm Danny so and I answer cancer birthday. The tactical happy birthday.
To see the name about so.
Oh yeah. Maminchia Mr. Mabruk. Yes, you transfer anymore and inspect.
Masanga Crade.
Oh, I feel I own say appeal check. I create a finish with name.
I said Mabruk, I said Mr. Mabruk, or you administrative and bisa.
And I sometimes expect some play Exodus.
Okay, be bring up.
Yeah. Israel near
so you see who
movie and series.
Sa. Oh, my back. Enchekra. Robert, for you na yanko.
Yes, yenche obia ohwe bia encha.
Okay. Yeah. Right, it's meeting Vincent Forgor. Ye de wasi Nyankopon ya doma ochina 11:30 a.m. Arsenal and AC Milan and ye de be Victor Gyökeres bantima nko be training kakra na be kam yewum but o ba yenche be ne ya no mo announce and I say man e announce Arsenal the official wunya announce ye but the kan enti no china Arsenal AC Milan and a more live nyame adoma 11:30 a.m. ne be isa game na more live e wo Globe TV Yakopon ya adoma o china nti fatu timpa ye de wasi yakro bibia